Today's horoscope, Pisces July 4th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon continues its transit of your partnership sector for part of the day, encouraging you to more deeply appreciate a partner or friend's role in your life and honor this reality. Cooperating with others comes more easily than usual. Good feelings are reciprocated, and you may feel especially supported regarding your ideas and interior. STS. There can be a strong sense of mutual harmony and a general boost in feelings of peace and security with and through others. Later today, the moon heads into your solar house, and you tend to wait and see or observe rather than jump into action. You gravitate to projects, people, and situations that capture your full attention. This sudden shift in your mood and inclinations can drum up some opposition temporarily, but finding a balance is within reach. Our cosmic messenger, mental Mercury, is currently within his pre-shadow phase. As you inch toward a retrograde that will obscure most of the many weeks ahead, it's important to pay attention to what seems to be slowing down or flying off of track now. While this upcoming period will affect your solar house of employment and productivity most of all, it's actually a good thing because your schedule will free up more time for your personal or romantic life. Don't stress about the small stuff. Plan ahead to pursue pleasure when things inevitably fall through the cracks. Here's a simple test to determine whether to proceed with a plan. If you're the first to adopt it or the front runner, go for it. The competition will be fierce later, but you'll be leading the pack. You often make statements that are more profound than you are aware of, leading people to expect more from you than you realize. If you feel a little out of touch with yourself, take some time for self-care. Make yourself the healthiest or most comforting dinner you can with what you have on hand. Draw a hot bath and get to bed early with your favorite reading material. This will help you to know where you stand, and to re-establish the bond with yourself, thus making you more self-aware. Change may be prominent for you on this day. This is a common effect of this vibration, making it an opportune time for you to explore new options. If you have felt somewhat bored or discontented recently, you can bet that choices available to you are more obvious with his influence. Check things out and consider everything you can do to better your situation. Essence will give you the energy and courage to see things through. While tension between Mercury and Pluto is easing, as things start to move on the job front again and with whatever it is that keeps you busy and occupies your time, this has been a timely reminder to pace yourself. Both the moon's clash with Pluto last week and Mercury's over the weekend put how well you know when to keep your work on and when to take it off to the test, but unlike Mars, who left your work sector 2 weeks ago, Mercury is a smart and practical planet. Mercury is naturally geared towards working smarter, and as he is here until September, he is in no rush. It is just as the moon is making its first visit to your relationship sector since Mars returned, and its only visit while Venus, the planet of love, is in your communication sector, that it crosses the lunar nodes today. In between an alignment with Mars yesterday and a friendly aspect to Venus tomorrow, this is putting the spotlight on a balance between your own and your relationship needs, just as the communication and relationship gods are working together. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a powerful clarity of mind, like opening a window and finally letting in fresh air. You're not just thinking clearly, you're thinking effectively. Your ability to focus is heightened, which makes this an ideal time to tackle important decisions, especially ones you've been avoiding. If you've been facing a tough problem or an inner dilemma, trust that practical solutions are well within your reach today. You're not overthinking, you're strategically processing. And that distinction makes all the difference. As you work through your plans, consider sharing them with someone you trust. Whether it's a longtime friend, a mentor, or a partner, opening up can bring invaluable perspective. Sometimes, all it takes is one thoughtful conversation to shift your direction in a meaningful way. Don't be afraid to ask for guidance. People in your life are more receptive than you may expect, and their insights could be exactly what you need. At the same time, there's a strong inner urge rising within you, a call to take action, to create momentum, to set something worthwhile into motion. You may feel more ambitious than usual, which is a wonderful thing. Just be mindful of the energy you bring to others. Your drive is magnetic, but if it turns into being overly demanding or dismissive of others' needs, it may unintentionally push people away. Today, striking that balance between determination and compassion will open more doors than brute force ever could. If your emotions feel a bit tangled or you're simply not operating at full capacity, it's okay to slow down. You don't need to push forward at full speed every moment. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do is pause, retreat into familiar surroundings, and recharge. There is healing in stillness, especially when shared with people who know you well and love you for who you are, not just what you do. And let's talk about all that energy pulsing through you. It's real. Whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, you're feeling charged. Channel that into something that makes your heart beat faster in the best way: movement, dancing, swimming, a nature walk, or even just a spontaneous stretch on the living room floor. If you're feeling physically capable, challenge yourself a little. Try a workout or an activity that reconnects you with your strength and potential. Use your body as a vehicle to move your dreams forward. Creatively, your mind is alive with brilliant sparks of inspiration. Ideas might come from all directions, some practical, some wild, some deeply personal. Don't try to chase all of them at once. Instead, pick one or two that really excite you and give them space to grow. Keep a journal or voice memo handy. Get it down on paper or into a recording. You'll thank yourself later when you want to revisit these insights from a place of calm and clarity. This is also a stellar day for collaboration. Whether it's in your professional life or your personal world, partnerships that begin or evolve now are aligned and purposeful. People around you are more likely to be on the same wavelength, ready to support a shared goal rather than pull in different directions. It's a good time for meetings, brainstorming sessions, or even heartfelt one-on-one talks. The energy is ripe for progress and connection. If you've been dealing with long-standing problems, today may offer a breakthrough. Not necessarily a full solution, but at least a workable step forward, something you can live with and build upon. Use this momentum. Organize your thoughts, sketch out the next phase, and if possible, create a written plan. That mental clarity you're feeling now? It might not stick around forever, but if you capture it now, it can guide you when things become more uncertain again. And don't forget, today is also a great time to try something new. Experiment. Innovate. Whether it's a different way of managing your workflow, a fresh method of communicating with someone you love, or simply rearranging your space to feel more inspiring, listen to your instincts. They are guiding you toward growth. Trust that change doesn't always require a grand gesture. Sometimes, the smallest adjustment can ripple out in beautiful, unexpected ways. So here's your cosmic invitation: act on your ideas. Trust your instincts. Be open to support. And remember to rest when you need it. This is a moment to align your thoughts with your purpose, your energy with your values, and your action with your highest intentions. What's one decision or idea that's been on your mind lately? Have you noticed any unexpected clarity today? Share your thoughts in the comments. We're all learning from one another's journeys.